Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing tonight? Thank you very much for joining in. So as you might know, the Nextera Energy Resources 250 is 2 nights away, this upcoming Friday night. And so beforehand we are going to run a 100 lap race with the CWS 2015 mod to try to simulate what might happen during this upcoming Camping World Truck Series race at Daytona this Friday night. So that is what we are going to be doing today. Where's that coming from? Oh, it's coming from my phone. Okay. I always forget to mute the previews, so I always get a little bit of a sound delay from one device or another. Alright, thanks guys for joining in. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you want to go follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook, any number one of those, I am on there. I'm streaming to Twitch right now as we speak. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. And last but not least, if you want to help support this channel, please go check out my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. So let's get started with some truck racing at Daytona. Single race, we're going to use Daytona Rising Night, the updated grandstands. Gonna set ourselves right at 95 because I actually want to have a chance. I was thinking about doing somewhere between 95 or 100. I'll put it on the easier side for this one, so I actually want to have a chance. Alright, let's see what setups we got. I usually use the fast one that comes with the tracks. Those usually feel pretty good. For qualify, for a super speedway, you usually want to have the qualify setup. It has the best adjusted gear ratios for a single truck run. Alright. Let's see how this setup feels.
Keep it under 3,500. Second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Already a little loose, which is a good thing. Loose is fast. No super speedway. Loose is fast. And happy Valentine's Way, all you guys and gals watching. I highly doubt there's any gals watching this, but if there is, happy Valentine's Day to you too. So we're going to get some practice laps in before we qualify and then race. We're not going to waste too much time with the practice beforehand, because I can't stream too late, so we're going to try to get this race over with as quickly as possible. Draft with yet. How is it going, everyone? I'll try to get some shout-outs in, but I do apologize in advance because since this is a race, streaming out of Can I Recreate One, which is a lot less serious, I can't always be glancing away from the screen during the race to put the shoutouts in, so I apologize if I don't communicate as much as I usually do. So I'm trying not to crash, most likely. And here we go, now we got some trucks we can draft with. Now our speeds are getting up there. Alright, we hit the 200 mark, and we're don't have too much traction going into the turns. The 201 mark. Oh. Need to stay lower in the turns. There's more grip. Dang, we got a fast drafting line going right here. 203, 204. That's fast. At Daytona for the trucks. VideoMic. You're gonna have trouble holding the low line throughout the race if this keeps up. Man, we are flying up to that lone truck up here. He's a sitting duck. His lone truck is a sitting duck. Toby Coughlin. Give Joe Nemechek a push. Back into the draft. The way this setup is, the handling for the trucks makes it feel a lot more like iRacing as opposed to the default super speedway setup. This has a lot better acceleration. The truck feels a lot more loose in a good way. Because with the CTS physics, if you go into a super speedway a lot, you know what I mean? You can barely get up to past third gear, and then you try to get into fourth, and it almost stalls out because the RPMs are so low. Never knew for the longest time the concept of setups. Now I'm starting to get into that, and I'm rediscovering a whole new aspect to this game. The dummy that I am, I don't bother doing the research of the basic concepts of racing before I get into a racing sim. Now we're stuck on the outside, that inside line going past us. The reason I wanted to do some testing beforehand to see what the kind of pack racing we're going to be in for, and it actually feels really good. It really feels really natural. We're not getting too close together, but we're also not getting too spaced apart before the trucks in back can catch up to the ones in front from the draft. So the pack racing actually does feel really good right now as we get Greenfield a push. Whoa, we come flying past a slow car. It just goes to show how fast this pack is going versus cars that don't have any drafting help, or trucks. I'm going to make that error a lot of times throughout this video, saying cars instead of trucks. I knew he was down there. I thought I could make the pass. Nope. And I caused the big one in practice. What else is new? Alrighty. I was going to end practice in a sec anyway, so it's about fitting that I wrecked out. Yeah, the handling for these trucks feels a lot like the pickup cup trucks in iRacing, which is a good thing. Alright, let's qualify. Qualifying setup.
Drivers, to your cars.
Alrighty, let's do this. NROL Racing League, Timmy Torres, Duke Fan, Smokey Bear, Ryan Fitzy, Tony Stewart, Epic Ryan, The Atomic Buzel, Timmy Torres, Jamie Mack, Joel Miles, Epic Ryan, Andrew Snyder. How is it going, everyone? Thanks for joining in. Alright, let's do this. So a lot of racing buffs might already know this, but a little trick I learned from my fellow peers at iRacing. When qualifying at the super speedways, you want to use the warm-up lap and the first qualifying lap and run as high up to the outside wall as possible, giving you the most possible track and momentum to try to build up as much speed during these first 2 laps, and then for your last lap is when you want to have all that speed built up and then drop down to the yellow line so you can have the shortest way around the track with the most speed built up possible. So for this and the warm-up lap,
Okay, here comes your first time.
and our first lap here, we're going to run the high line to try to build up as much speed as possible. You don't want to hit the outside wall, though, obviously. I'm going to stay kind of... And my right wheel's right on this dashed white line during those turns. And then for the second lap, we're going to drop down to the... down to the bottom, the low lane. Holy crap, I almost hit the wall there. How did I not hit the wall? I thought for sure I was going to brush the wall and ruin all my speed there. And so now we go down to the yellow line and try to hug the yellow line all the way around this lap as smoothly as possible. So far, so good. No major errors yet. Well, our first lap isn't looking too good. I just gotta look at it now. Let's see if we do any better on the second one. Looking for better than 36th. I'm better than 36th. 33rd. Well, at least we're not last. I always qualify last at super speedways, it feels like. So at least we're not dead last. Alright, a couple laps of happy hour, and then we will get into the race. Which setup am I using right now? The fast? Yeah. Pantalica, how's it going, man?
Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500.
Say 55 or 65?
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh. Alright, so I'm glad I did that now so I don't do that during the race. Probably flat spotted the shit out of my tires. Nope, they, according to the tire wear chart, they don't seem to be too bad. And I'm just going to the track right away. Oops. Got off the clutch a little too slowly there. That's what that noise was. KDM Games, Tropical Cyclone. Just like I said, I apologize if I'm not as good with shout-outs during this video as I usually am during these races. I try my best to concentrate on driving. I can't be looking away from the screen too much. Slingshot on these trucks. And on the backstretch. Whoa, now you move over when I'm trying to pass. I see how it is. Timothy Peters and Kaz. Oh my gosh, someone flipped Gralla. Oh my gosh, someone flipped. Peters a bump past Gralla. We're using the 2017 car set because obviously no 2018 truck set exists yet. If they did, those painters would be gods. Come on, Jones, give me a push. Give me a push. Not into the back of Christopher Bell. Man, I just barely cleared him there. I can't even remember which truck I'm using. I'm using the number 99, I think, of Miller. I don't remember who that was. I just thought the paint scheme looked cool. Contrary to what my channel is about, I don't ever pretend to be a racing encyclopedia. So yes, I don't know whose truck this is. I'm sure someone does, and someone will let me know pretty quickly. But whoever truck this is, you got a cool paint scheme. Peters another bump. Trying to practice pushing in this inside line. That's what I feel like I'm going to be wanting to do the majority of this race until the closing laps when I'm trying to pass and block. Except I'm not going to be able to pass. Can I? Am I actually getting a push to pass from an AI? Is the AI actually bump drafting good in this game? And I need to look at this replay. Because you can always get a good draft if you have someone in front of you, but it's hard to get the AI to bump draft the users in this game, or at least get a good draft from behind going, a good push. But it seemed to work that time, and it pushed me in front of Peters on the outside, and my terrible driving causing me to drift out of my lane there. Alright, I think we're just about set with happy hour, and probably end that spectacularly here. Let's cause a wreck. Why not? See if we can get airborne. Oh my gosh, someone flipped. We pulled a Carl Edwards or Bobby Ellison. Let's see what this replay looked like before we start making comparisons. That was interesting, whatever it was. Alrighty, are you guys ready? The Nextera energy resource is 250. Alrighty, I am ready. 100 laps at Daytona. Just making sure the... Yep, 100 laps. Alrighty. I get one mulligan. If I accidentally crash, like, within the first 5 laps, I get one mulligan. But beyond that, no do-overs.
Drivers, start
Alright,
your
probably turn the
engine.
recline feature on my chair off so I can actually push against the wheels, not be leaning back. Stupid. First gear makes me want to spin out every time. I'm just going to second right away. Alrighty, 100 laps. I forgot a period in the description. Whatever will I do? Florida Lottery. Alrighty, I think, depending on what different packs get formed and what the drafting situation looks like, As long as the pack towards the back, it doesn't fall back too much. You might want to stay towards the back so I can avoid any sort of big one that might happen throughout the race. Who knows, it's the AI, there might not be a single caution throughout the entire race. What's our fuel window? 62 laps, so yeah, we're going to have to pit at least once, obviously. Should only have to pit once for fuel. Unless there's a caution within the first 30 laps and we decide to pit then. I'm just starting from second gear so I don't spin out. I might get a slow start, but I'd rather get a slow start than spin out. Alright, green flag. 100 laps to go. Solid 2 lines still formed through the first 2 turns. Quapple moves up to the outside line. Let's see if I can move up to the 52 in the Quapple spot. I'm going to be very cautious for trucks checking up. Excuse me. Like that. I'm anticipating a lot of checking up in the turns. One down, 99 to go. Looks like the main pack is starting to branch off. We're going to try to catch up to the back of them if we can. Let's get a good push from the guys behind me. Going 205. Wow. A little faster than we should be. Whoa, Anderson. Mr. Anderson. He almost wrecked the entire back half of the field. I get a good run on him. I easily caught back up to the back of the lead pack. I need to learn to hold my line, otherwise this car behind me is going to pass on the inside, and I'm going to inadvertently come down on him. Whoa, there's a big checkup. See, I gotta be anticipating that. Alright, there's my mulligan.
Keep it under 3,500 in second. The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
As I flip across the infield, race back to the line.
We're under caution. Stay behind the 68
Hey, at least I beat those guys.
car.
Alright, there's my mulligan. How many laps did I make it? I made it
You
3
all right?
laps. Yeah! It's gotta be a record. Oh no, I took out the commitment cone. It's not the Coke 0400. It's just a Daytona night race in the Speed Weeks. Yeah, whoops. Might have been okay there if the 75 didn't hit me. He's what sent me way up into the air. Alright, so redo, mulligan. Whoops.
Drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, how did I not break out the Kaz Grala quote there? In the most obvious time, I didn't break out the quote. Oh my gosh, someone flipped. I thought I was clear, and then I looked to the left and I saw that, or the right, saw the truck on the outside. By the time I saw he was there, I bumped him. The bump made me drift down into the car that was in the inside line. The truck, excuse me. And the rest is history. You saw how that ended. Alright, so that exact reason That's why I wanted to hang out towards the back. So we are just gonna hang out at the back of the lead pack. We don't want to be a straggler that gets broken off and falls away from the leaders. So that's why we're gonna try to stay with the pack, but just at the back of it. The rear of the field. Just a little redo there. There was some exciting racing for the first 3 laps. Can't even hold my line on the pace lap. I'm not paying attention as much as I should be. It's also looking at the comments on my laptop, making sure the stream is still going through all right. Still always worried about technical difficulties. I just realized this is episode 331, not 329. So I apologize for that error. That'll be fixed after the live stream is done. Once again, we're just going to try to get up to speed, see what happens with the pack, and try to stay at the rear of the field, but still with the lead pack. A lot more traffic through these first few laps than I thought there would be. I did something right to the track INI settings for decent pack racing because they weren't spreading out right away like they have been in the past.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris.
All right, one more mulligan.
Limit 55.
Literally the exact same thing just happened. I got caught up in the middle. Didn't realize I was in the middle. It was the same 2 cars that hit me too. You gotta be kidding me. That one was a little bit more Rick Crawford-like. But yeah, the exact same thing happened as last time. Alright, one more time. I promise I'm trying not to be aggressive. I'm trying to get to the back of the field to avoid things like that happening. And by the way, oh my gosh, someone flipped. Alright, one more try. Actually, I want to make it all 100 laps. Something that's rare for this channel. Actually make it a full race, but I want to try. Phrase I came up with a while back that I keep saying, I'm not a sim racer, I'm a sim crasher, so that's why I'm so bad at racing. Crashing is my instinct. Try this once more. It's technically like the Nextera energy resources, like 265, something like that. Alrighty. One more try. I'm happy what I did with the pack racing settings. The pack racing looks good, but it's almost a little too good. I keep getting caught in the middle and flipping myself. They're checking up even on the pace lap. That also isn't helping when they're checking up in the turns a lot like that. That's why I want to stay towards the back. Alright, let's try this again. That time we got incredibly loose on the start. I was not swerving back and forth on purpose. No, I'm not drunk. That was the truck getting very, very squirrely on the start. Which is the downside. The upside is I was able to get into the back. There's no one on the outside of me, and actually have a little room to move around getting up to speed without having to worry about someone taking me out. We are in the back right now, so that's good. So just as long as we stay with this lead pack, I just want to stay in the back where there's not too much traffic. And as you can see already behind me in the mirror, there's some cars that are starting to get broken off from the main pack, some stragglers, and that's what I want to avoid being. So I'm going to try to stay at the rear of the pack, but not, hopefully not break off like that. Even if I have to let the 83 go by. This is exactly where I want to be. At the back where there's not much traffic behind me or to either side, but I can still stay with the lead pack. And it's far enough behind where they check up like that, I have a decent amount of time to slow down. They are 3 wide up the front. That's what I want to avoid. Got those cars behind me 3 seconds back. They're already broken off from the main pack. But luckily, we're still with the main pack. Exactly where we want to be. In the back with, still in the draft. But far enough back to where anything happens, excuse me, we can slow down in time. And we don't have a bunch of traffic on either side of us, risking wrecking us every single lap. Just don't want to get too far back. Try to catch back up to the bumper of the 49. There we go. TJ Bell. Damn, look at that. 3 wide, basically like 8 rows deep. And that is exactly why I wanted to be in the back and not be in the middle of that as we start ticking the laps away. Hey, we actually made it 4 laps without crashing. Look at that. Oh, get off the apron. I looked away from the screen for a split second, and that's what happens. Jeez, look at this pack racing. It's a beautiful sight to behold. Jesus, they're 3 wide almost the entire way deep. No, there's 6 cars in the middle. Up front. So there's 6 rows, 3 wide. Aside from that, they're 2 wide the rest of the way. Although that little pack of stragglers that are broken off now that are 9 seconds back, those guys are gonna, if we stay green, they're gonna come into, they're gonna be a factor when we're trying to lap them. And there's a big checkup, and there's a wreck.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Cars are everywhere. Turn 4. You got a slow car.
And we get past it.
Pit road is closed. Car outside. We got trouble in the pit. Still there. Clear. Okay, we're under.
We get past a big one that actually isn't caused by us. Awesome. Excuse me. Slow down. Yes, we will watch a replay. I saw that starting up front, and I was lucky enough to get down to the bottom and slow down in time. Alright, so let's go up front where this all started, and that is exactly why Kligerman and Nemechek get sideways at the front of the pack and start this. It's exactly why I didn't want to be up front. They take out the 74 and the 19, the 18 piles in, 23 piles in, Kazgrala barely gets by. Man, me and Christopher Bell. No, Forrester. Why did I want to say Christopher Bell? Same paint scheme. Me and the number 5 just barely got through. Oh my gosh, no one flipped. Alrighty, are the AI going into the pits this early? I'm gonna do whatever the AI does. I'll pit if they do. If they stay out, I'm staying out. Looks like we got a mix.
Pit road is now open. Keep it under 55.
Gotta remember where our pit stall is. Looking for number 99. We're towards the back. We're gonna be like 8 after the entrance.
The pace cars exiting the tri-oval.
I'm pretty sure I missed me. Pretty sure I missed my stall.
The pace cars in turn 1.
Just my luck.
The pace cars in
Of course, it's the one unpainted pit crew. I was looking for a number 99. Well, at least we'll be back towards the back, where we wanted to be.
The pace car on the back straight. Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in second. Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
That was embarrassing. I missed my stall. At least now I know what it looks like.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Past the 75 car. You didn't mix with the pit safely. Okay, you've got to go to the end of the longest line.
Forgot this is the race, it's not practice. I have to stay down on the apron until I get to the backstretch. It's completely my bad. Can't blame anyone but myself for that. We're basically at the back anyway. We just basically have to let the 75 pass us, so that's the only thing that changed for that penalty. We lost one position on that penalty. Whoop-de-doo. Can't pass the 75 before he gets into the pits. Man, my pitting skills are something that definitely needs improvement.
Stay behind the 22 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line.
Now I gotta let all these guys pass.
Stay
This is embarrassing.
behind the 12 car.
Flying Ryan, how's it going? First stream, apparently. Your dad. Sylvie Gang. Arbold, however that's pronounced. So for those of you just joining in, after 2 attempts at the race, where I crashed within the first 3 laps in the exact same way, finally got a decent attempt going, some decent racing, but then the AI caused the big one about 7 or 8 laps in, and I completely screwed up my pit. So that's where we're at. Bryce Radcliffe, awesome Michael, Car Guy 101, Dank Memer, Wu-Tang TV. So like I said, I apologize if I can't get as many shout-outs in as I usually can. So obviously this is a pretty intense race. It's going to take a lot of concentration.
We're going green next time by. Stay on the end of the longest line. Stay behind the 12 car on the outside line. Stay on the end of the longest line.
Alright, there's cars in the pits. But are they actually going to come out and be a factor? Or are they just going to retire? So I really hate the double file restart rule. I think there's some sort of update I haven't quite looked into yet that can give you accurate double file restarts that doesn't involve the lap down cars. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, so we're going to have 90 to go. We're going to be 10% complete on this restart. Kind of right where we want to be. Again, in the back. All our damage repaired. Fresh fuel and tires. Fresh tires and fuel, I should say. But some of these cars in the back are going to be slow. So we're going to want to make some passes early on. Before we get slowed down too much by the slow cars and lose the draft of the lead pack. Is that truck down there going to the pits? Or is he just chilling on the apron? Okay, he's going to the pits. Whoa! The lap down car just came roaring in and almost wrecked half the field. I'm lucky I saw him at the last second, otherwise I would have gotten taken out. Now we can start making some passes now that the field is spread out just a little bit more. Got a little bit of room to spare, like that. We can start making some slingshot passes. The handling for these trucks with this setup feels very similar to iRacing, and I like it. The pickup cups. Trying to get up to the middle a little bit so we don't lose the lead pack. That's what we're trying to avoid right now. Yeah, it looks like the 23 is kind of the Spencer Gallagher is the slow truck that's kind of getting the start of the ones that are breaking off from the leaders. So I want to get past him. See if I can still catch the draft of these guys. Well, it looks like we're going to be in a middle pack. It looks like the leaders are already broken off into their own their own pack. Trying to catch back up to the leaders. We're making our way through the field with ease now that we don't have a crap load of traffic to deal with. Especially since half these trucks in this this field are probably damaged in some way, shape, or form. And it looks like the leaders are already coming up on some laps trucks. So this is going to be fun. There might be another wreck here in a couple laps. Yep, definitely coming up on some lap trucks in just a moment. Yeah, we can make our way through the field with ease as long as we don't have a bunch of traffic. At least through the back half of the field. I don't know what it's going to be like when we get up to the leaders. The leaders are all kind of side by side. They're slowing themselves down a little bit. Meanwhile, this pack in the middle kind of formed a single file line, which just seems to be the fastest. We're able to... Seems like we're catching back up to the leaders. We're going to form one big pack again. So that's good. 22nd position. We're actually up from where we started. What a concept. I always just thought it was this game, but trying to watch the races more and more intently, and it is pretty common for the straggler trucks and cars that break off from the lead pack to go a lap down within like 10 laps or so. So whenever we see in this game that we're passing lap cars with ease, that's not that uncommon from real life. I always got annoyed by that, but that is a part of real life racing, is having to move around the lap cars on a frequent basis. Just the real life drivers are a lot better at doing it than the AI in this game. Speaking of lap cars, there's Kligerman. Once we get past, seems to be a slow truck, car, whatever you want to call it. Alrighty, so see if we can catch up to Christopher Bell and Anderson, maybe give them a little push and see if we can not catch the tail end of this lead lap, or this lead pack. Let's give Bell a little push. Get him past the 74. And I'm going to start bump drafting him down the back stretch. See if we can get a tandem going on. Oops. Doesn't work if he hits the outside wall. We'll be a little more careful if we try that again. Looks like, yeah, unless we get some sort of drafting going on here, we're not going to catch up to that lead pack unless there's a caution that comes out. See if I can try doing what I tried doing with Christopher Bell to Anderson on the back stretch with a little more success this time. However, it looks like the leaders are coming up on some lap cars, so we might be able to gain some ground back there. Just kind of in our own little 3-truck pack right here. Anderson, Christopher Bell, and myself. Trying to get some sort of momentum to catch back up to the leaders. Unless some sort of caution comes out, I don't know we're in contention to do so. Looks like the leaders did slow down a little bit, though. We were 5 seconds behind the next closest cars. Now we're 2.5 seconds back. We're definitely getting slowed down by those lap trucks. Definitely getting slowed down by those lap trucks. Which is the first two right here, which we're gonna try to. They're gonna dive bomb me right here, isn't he? Yep. So we have to slow down. I knew he was gonna do that. I'm glad I got off the gas. If I didn't, I was gonna be wrecked right there. Oops. Well, it happened with Christopher Bell, what I didn't want to have happen to me. Alright, so caution is out. We're going to be able to catch back up to the leader, stay in the lead lap. We know where our pit stall is now. Repair that damage. Because, yeah, the lap car behind me took out Christopher Bell. That bastard. Meanwhile, we are 21 laps in, so nearing the 25%. Once we get done with the pit sequence, we will take a quick look at the replay of what just happened that brought out this caution. Some of you might not have seen in the rear view mirror what happened. Alright, cars behind me, please don't hit me. Alright, so we actually know where our pit stall is. We're the unpainted one. We'll repair damage, get tires and fuel. The hat trick. No penalties this time. No speeding, no unsafe exits. Stupid cars checking up.
Pit road is now open. Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in second. Pass the well car. Pace cars exiting the tri-oval.
Alright, we got in cleanly. Wasn't the quickest, but we got in cleanly. We're gonna be probably last out.
In turn one.
Anyway, doesn't matter though. It's what I'm expecting. Last out on the lead lap at least. Just want to get that damage repaired from brushing the wall.
The pace cars in turn two. Go, go, go! Keep it under 55.
Save
Keep it
gas
under
now.
3,500 in second.
I mean, I can't say no, but
The pace
I
car
don't think gas
on
is
the
going to be a
back straight.
huge issue in this race. As long as there's frequent cautions like there has been.
Stay behind the 8 car. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Alright, so no exiting the apron until we get onto the backstretch. It's a mistake I made last time. Stay to the left of the yellow line until I get clear on the backstretch. Slowly drift over and now get a black flag. Alrighty. So I think on the restart we're probably going to be 25 laps done. Probably going to do 2 more caution laps, if I had to guess. With all the cautions, this race might take a little while. You have all those cars, trucks, whatever the heck you want to call them, that just pitted are the lap down ones. Lovely. We're going to have to deal with those guys. Should just turn double file restarts off. I always forget it only counts for the lapped cars. Oops. For this Daytona 500. Me either. Beware randoms, buzz motors. How's it going, everyone? Here's the stupid lap down cars. They're stupid because they got caught up in a wreck. Checks up on the backstretch. Alrighty, I think we're gonna come into 1 to go at the line this time. Gonna be 25% done with the race. Checking up. Hunter Nemechek.
Going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind those 8 cars on the outside line.
At least we're not a lap down. 25 laps in, still on the lead lap. Sadly, that's not even a joking accomplishment for me. Enough with the pace laps. We got a lot of Dales in the building. Why did they get rid of the tiny Lund grandstands? Someone, I noticed that earlier. Someone informed me that it was indeed correct. Obviously they're gone. I just don't remember that news. I'm assuming it had something to do with the building of the massive grandstand extensions on the front stretch. Because if they had those giant ones on the front stretch, no one wanted to be on the back stretch. That's what I'm guessing. Speaking of grandstands, I don't know if I'll ever get used to how massive these new ones look. Just look at that. Oh! Are you kidding me? Throw the damn caution.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
That was embarrassing. How do you spin out on the damn restart on a super speedway? I'm just going to be very gentle to my tires.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the O2 car.
That was very embarrassing. I'm just going to be very gentle to my tires because if so, I'm not going to pit this time. We're going to end up in front. That was actually pitch strategy for me. So now I know none of the AI cars are going to stay out of the pits. They're all going to pit automatically, and I'm just going to stay out. Still, that was, even though it might work out for the better for me in the end, still doesn't change the fact that that was embarrassing. We barely brushed the wall, but that's not enough to warrant fixing the truck, so we're going to stay out of the pits. Actually pitch strategy, guys. I'm gonna stay out right here and pass everyone.
The road is now open.
Just can't pass the 87 until he gets in past that line. How's that for pit strategy? Just Clint Boyer myself, spin out on purpose, right on the restart lap. Before I even cross the line, have the yellow come out. Cross that line. I'm still on the lead lap. Now I'm going to be starting on the pole on this next restart. It's got to be very careful with the damn throttle and not do that again. I don't know what caused that. I started in second gear. But we're doing half of the damn laps for this race under caution, which I'm sure isn't too exciting to watch. I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, all these trucks in front of me right here are lapped down, and they're going to be going into the pits this time. But still, we're going to have to pass them on the restart, because they're going to be starting next to us on the inside line. I actually led a lap during the race. At least it'll go down in the record books that I led at least a couple of laps. Do you guys honestly expect these races to go any differently with what my channel content usually is with the crashing and whatnot? anytime I actually try to take a race seriously, it's just a bunch of inadvertent crashing either by the AI or by myself. So there's going to be 70 laps to go on the restart. 7-0. Depending on what happens with the next caution, if there's a next caution, when it happens, I may or may not take a break or somewhere near the halfway point of this race. Just a heads up for y'all. I just realized the white balance on my face cam is just a little off. It's because my stupid yellow spotlight just makes everything look too yellow. No. Okay, good. I accidentally clicked off the window for a second. I thought for sure I was going to crash. These guys are still in the pits. Just going laps and laps down. They're just going to keep getting in the way. If there are a certain number of laps down, you should just have to forced to have to retire the race. Here come all the lap down cars. Alright, easy on this restart. Don't spin yourself out, Cody. At the very worst, I let a couple laps of this race under caution. I can put that down on my racing resume. Led 2 laps at Daytona under caution due to pit technicality. That'll get me signed on with Hendrick, right? I really should turn off the double file restarts. That's all it does is have the lap down cars next to you on the restart. So we're coming to 70 laps to go on the restart. Be very careful with the throttle. Has to not... Oops. Not to hit F1. I'm just going to hit escape. Has to not accidentally spin myself out like I did on that last restart. And I have the advantage because no one can pass me before the line. As long as I don't pass the pace truck. Alright, so we're up to speed so far. Holy crap, I almost got wrecked from the laps down TJ Bell. And I got the 49, Crafton, and number 5. Or just Crafton, number 5 is back there. Why is Bell so fast for a lap down car? Truck. Well, we're in the top 3. I guess Bell is just as fast as the leaders. He's just going to stay with us. He's fighting for that lucky dog, I guess. Not gonna do that block. He doesn't go for it anyway. I kind of like this. I mean, obviously the pack racing's more exciting, but it's a lot less nerve-wracking for the driver not being stuck 3 wide the entire time. I'm gonna have the 5 give me a push to get a slingshot around these 2 trucks up here. That's gonna hit the apron right there. Oh, there goes Bell. Why do I keep thinking that's Bell? It's not. It's a similar paint scheme, that's why. Man, with the push Crafton is getting from the lap down Bell, none of us can catch him. Or them. There we go. Oops. Let's cut in front of the 5. Anyone that tries to break off into the inside just drops. And we're able to get past Bell. So now it's a 4-truck battle for the lead right now. We are cruising through these laps. There goes number 5. Oop, nope, I tried to cut in front of the 49, but I did it a little too late. We're coming up on a lap down Parker Kligerman. TJ Bell is still staying with us. Racing like he's racing for the lead, even though he's in 27th. Are we going to wreck trying to get past Kligerman here? What the heck's going to happen? Nope, he's going to stay to the outside. The leaders are going to go to the inside. I thought for sure Crafton was going to cut me off there, but he didn't. Crafton's stuck if he doesn't. There we go, he's able to get around him. So the 45 of Bell is not in contention for the lead right now, but the 2 trucks in front of him are. Take these laps nice and smooth. It looks like in a few laps or so we might have that middle pack catching up. I'm able to catch up. And we got some cars from that pack behind us starting to catch up now. The pack is gonna, looks like it might start coming back together up front. The lead pack. Forrester a push to the front. Yeah, we got cars behind us. We got a lead pack now. Got a pack of about a dozen or so cars, trucks, whatever the heck you want to call them. The 55 ain't gonna stay in front long, or not 55, the 5, if he's got no drafting help. Yeah, that's what I love to hear. On the bottom, 3 wide. Oh, suckers. Man, I wish there was a way where the lap cars would easily get out of the way in this game. So things like that wouldn't happen, but thanks to that, I'm now back in the lead. Well, not for long. I'm gonna get caught quickly. I don't have any drafting help. I'm just gonna drop like a rock. The moment some of those lead cars can actually get past the lap ones. Whoa. Too busy looking at the standings and I wasn't even watching where I was driving.
You're back in the lead.
Now here comes the slingshot to take the lead away from me. And they got such a run, they're easily going to be able to pass on the outside. There they go. 51 is in the lead, followed by Matt Crafton. Timothy Peters. Right, now I'm 3 wide. I know how that ended last time. Keep it off. No big hit, no big hit. Alright, I don't think... I know we were involved in a wreck, but I don't think my truck took a huge hit from that.
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Didn't say anything about engine damage. So it looks like we're bent up. The moment I got stuck in the middle 3 wide, I knew what was going to happen. Didn't seem like I took any huge hits. Oops.
Okay, we're under caution. Heading up to the end of the paper line. Stay behind the 44 car.
Yeah, it didn't seem like I took any huge hits in that wreck. So we're gonna repair the damage, go through the pits, hopefully still be on the lead lap. Yes, we will watch a replay once we're out of the pits. I know I said that last time, but I will this time. I mean, obviously, if this was real life, my truck would probably be totaled, but since it's the game, it didn't take any huge hits. I might still be good to stay on the lead lap for the rest of the race. Past the 44.
Pit road is now open. Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500. In second, pass the 68 car. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval.
Alright, fix the damage, boys.
The pace cars in turn 1.
While they are repairing that, let's go back and see what brought out the caution this time. I'm going to blame half the AI for putting me in a position like that and half my lack of driving ability. I took out Kaz Gralla, oh no. Yep, that was just stuck in a bad place. Alright, so let's pay special attention to my truck. Comes up and backs it into the wall right there. I spin around, hit the left front. Those were the only two really hits it took during that. Another tiny shot to the back. No really big shots to the engine. So let's see how long it takes to repair this damage.
The pace car in turn 2.
Well, I shouldn't be too long, actually. Yeah.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
Watch me spin out in pit road and crash myself there.
On the back straight.
That would have been totally a me thing to do.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Oh man, they're showing us a black flag. Looks like they caught us speeding on pit road. Okay, you've got to go to the end of the longest line. Stay behind the 68 car.
I knew that stop was going without a hitch too well. I sped at the very end there. Took my eyes off the speedometer. I sped up a little too early. Alright, make that 2 speeding penalties for Cody. This race is starting to get embarrassing for me. Was some exciting racing there for a while.
Stay behind the 49 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 33 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line.
We're almost halfway done.
We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel. Stay
Still actually have a shot to win this thing
Stay on the end of
somehow.
the pacing line. Let him by. We'll fill you up. Let him by.
Yeah, shut up. Oh, God, I love getting black flagged.
Stay behind the 02 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line.
I think a couple cars got taken out in that last wreck. Like, taken out for the race. So we went from like 40 drivers or down to like 30 something. Like the streams, thank you. The racing student, Corey
Stay behind the
LaJoy.
49 car. Stay on the end of the pacing line.
Ario Aqui. I really apologize for butchering anyone's name.
Stay
Who else haven't I gotten a shout out to yet?
Stay on the end of the pacing
Anonymous.
line. We're going green next time by. Stay on the end of the longest line. Stay behind the 50 car on the outside line. Stay on the end of the longest line.
Yeah, I heard you the first 2 times. next caution that happens, if there's another caution, I am probably going to take a short break. Are there going to be some more lap down cars that come flying up that almost take me out on the start? So we got Chavez and Rala flying up. That'd be bad if I was warming up my tires and accidentally got taken out by the 49 right there. One of the cars that was battling for the lead with me not more than 5 laps ago, but got taken out because they forced me 3 wide. Alright, so we're going to have 54 laps to go on this restart. 4 laps shy of the halfway point. We're going to do our best not to spin out on this start. Nice and easy with the throttle.
Green, green, green.
There we go. Hey, we didn't spin out on a restart. I always feel like that's the theme of my streams. Like the end goal just keeps getting more and more sad throughout the course of the video. Like at the start, it's like, yay, I hope this win this race. 15 minutes later, yay, I hope I finish in the top 10. 15 minutes later, I hope I finish on the lead lap. And now my goals are, yay, I hope I don't crash on the restart. Looks like all those lap cars are on the inside line. Everyone's stuck behind them. That's exactly what it is. The lapped cars are holding up the field. Everyone checks up there. So now we got 2 right in front of us. Lovely, now we're 3 wide again. Except I'm on the outside instead of the middle. Falling further and further back from the leaders. Each lap we can't get past these lap cars. You stay where you're at, 59. I got forced below the yellow. Don't give me a black flag. Can we please get past these lap cars? Thank you. Look at that. Finally got past him. I feel like this pack is going to be able to catch the leaders quickly once they get into a straight line like this. Why are we all checking up? Man, I'm surprised I pulled that off. you heard it from the spotter, we are officially halfway done with the race. I know it's not for the lead, but we got some exciting racing going on right now. We're getting slingshot passes with this draft. Spencer Gallagher cutting me off. Oops. Almost wrecked yet again there. It didn't, though. Again. Maybe we can somehow fight for a top 10. Is this a lapped car or a car for position we're coming up on? My car feels a little, or truck feels a little damaged from that last wreck. It's not nearly as fast as it was, but we're still able to keep with these guys, obviously. Chastain, he is for position. That we're 14th. 4 more positions. If we get in front of that white truck up there, but Moffitt, however you pronounce his name, we're in the top 10. As long as these guys are all 3 wide in front of us, we're going to catch them easy. I don't know about being 11th. Oh wait, no. Darn it. That was not my best driving right there in that turn. Almost wrecked myself for like the millionth time. How far ahead are the leaders? 18 seconds in closing because of lap traffic. The leaders are closing quickly. They're 17 seconds behind the leaders. I'm catching up quickly. Just gained a second and a half from the leaders in like 2 turns. No! That's the race.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track.
How did that happen? I barely touched the apron in my truck. It was gone. By the time I noticed it was sideways, it was gone. Well, that ain't getting fixed. How does that happen? jeez. That wasn't even the Kyle Busch wall. That was like the tear your truck in half wall. Well, so our race comes to an end on lap 57. And you see here, I just barely touched the apron, and it was gone by the time I tried getting off of it. Jeez, what a hard accidental crash, though. Those are the best ones. Did you guys expect any differently with how this channel usually goes with races? Oh my gosh, someone flipped. Yes. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, I still... Who's leading right now? Where is the battle for the lead? It's just a giant cluster in here, because it's all lap cars and lead lap cars. We're going to accelerate until about like 3 or 2 to go and watch the finish. Oh, that stunk. It stinks to actually try to put like 2 or 3 hours into trying to do a race like this, and then just one little mistake like that due to your own stupidity ruins it. Alright, so we got 3 laps to go. Let's see where the leaders are at. Alright, most of the cars in the front of this pack are in the lead pack, except for the 44, it looks like. 44 is a lap down. But Peters is fighting for the lead. The 92 is fighting for the lead. Crafton's fighting for the lead. All these cars are in the lead lap, I believe, except for the 44. And maybe a couple others. Nope. Everyone here on this... in this pack is... except for the 44 is fighting for the lead. So this is it with a lap and a half to go. Except for the 44, everyone is in contention to win right here. Everyone except for that black and green truck in the outside line. Alright, so this is it. Coming to the final lap. Who is going to win the 2018 Nextera Energy Resources 250? Here comes Matt Crafton on the inside with 1 to go. Trying to make a move for the lead. Indeed, 1 to go. It's a battle between Chase Briscoe and Matt Crafton with 1 to go. Matt Crafton has the advantage in the inside line. Can Chase Briscoe tuck back down? Or is his position going to get taken by the 52? Who's in the 52? Who is in the 52? Friesen, whoever that is. And he takes the lead away from Crafton. And here comes the 50 with a push. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a photo finish right here. Who is going to win, 50 or the 52? The 52 has it by a nose. Friesen. Who is that? I'm sure I've heard of you, I just can't remember. Number 52 of Friesen comes away with the win with the last lap pass over Matt Crafton. So unfortunately, the race for us didn't end quite as well as we would have liked, but it ended with a spectacular crash, a hard hit, and a rollover. I wouldn't have had it any other way if I could have chose to crash out. Alrighty, guys. Shall we? 1 BBO and then get going. Backwards big one. Get rid of the full pace lap and the yellow flags. Well, at least I didn't finish last. I didn't even see where I finished. I think I was like 30th. I think it said I finished 30th.
Drivers,
Riders, start your engines!
Alrighty. Time for a backwards big one. Otherwise known as a Moabo, the mother of all big ones. We are going to get them as they're coming out of the front stretch, coming out of turn 4. And flank them flying out of the pits. Man, I really wish that race could have ended a little better. We made it past halfway. At least that's a positive. Made it past the halfway point.
Going green. Pit cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Stuart
Green,
Friesen.
green, green.
I'd be lying if I said I'd have heard of him. Sure, I've heard his name at some point, but to me it's not ringing a bell at the moment. It's not ringing a Christopher Bell. Speaking of Christopher Bell, he's on the pole, according to his pit stall.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
The Moababo. Yeah, the mother of all backwards big ones.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 35 seconds.
Oh my gosh, someone flipped. I think I can do better than that. I mean, I think I got Christopher Bell, but not too many other guys. No, I think I spoke too soon. I think it was just a delayed effect. Is Christopher Bell on his side, or is he upside down? Yeah, Christopher Bell was the only one that, oh my gosh, flipped in that one, from the looks of it. Yeah, that one was actually pretty good. Ouch. That was a hard hit right there. This truck that came flying in out of control and nailed the 24. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much again for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you guys want to support my, no, not support, not yet. If you guys want to follow me on social media, on Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook, the links are down below in the description. And last but not least, if you want to help support this channel and get some rewards in return, please go check out my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. Really appreciate it, guys. That is it for this one. I will be tomorrow, unless anything comes up, running a 300-mile race with the Xfinity 2017 mod. And then on Friday, going to be doing the Daytona 500 with the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series mod, the 2018 one. Not going to be doing this for every race during the year. I can't, at least I can't guarantee I will. I can guarantee I'll try, but I do not have a bunch of free time. But at least I'm going to do them for the Daytona races. Hopefully we won't crash out tomorrow. But that's it for this one. Thanks again for watching, guys. Tune in tomorrow. Hope to catch you then. Peace. Bye.